So, I'm back after I went to the toilet, and I'm just waiting to see if there's anything after the credits. I don't understand any of it. I don't understand any of it. How does this make sense? It's sequel bait without sequel bait. Because it's like it ends like there's gonna be another game, but it doesn't end like there's gonna be another game. It's like, because Metal Gear Solid 3 starts in is in 1964 and has nothing to do with this game. Well, it does, but it doesn't. You know what I mean? Just, I don't understand any of it. It ends like there's gonna be a like they're gonna tell another story, like what continues to happen next time. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't necessarily. It feels complete, but it doesn't. If you know what I mean. You know it's gonna continue the story later on. It ends kind of oddly, you know, like a not on a cliffhanger, just on like a really weird ending. You know, it ended like we were gonna do something else. You know what I mean? It's like, so, but it doesn't make sense because you. What the fuck if I know? I don't know if I can understand any of it. I don't understand any of it. Any of it. So I haven't played Metal Gear Solid 1. So Metal Gear Solid 1, it's just you've got Solid Snake and you've got Meryl, but Meryl isn't in this one. And he destroys Metal Gear, right? In Metal Gear Solid 1, right? So Metal Gear Solid 2, they create like a simulation of, like a real world simulation of the first game. So Raiden can go through it. And then it ends. And then Metal Gear Solid 3 starts in the Cold War. What the fuck? I don't understand any of it. It's like Metal Gear Solid 3, it starts in the Cold War. Like, not, what? Like, it's... And you play as a guy who looks exactly like the guy you play as in... He looks exactly like the guy who's Snake. It makes no fucking sense. Because Metal Gear Solid 3 is like a prequel, but it isn't. It's so weird. It's a prequel, but then Metal Gear Solid 4... Is Metal Gear Solid 4 set after 2 or 1? I don't understand any of it. But what happens to fucking... Does 3 and 4 continue the story of Metal Gear Solid 2 and 1? Or does... Because Metal Gear 5 isn't set. Because in Metal Gear Solid 4, you play as the guy from Metal Gear Solid 3, but he's old now, and he's called Old Snake. So I'm guessing Solid Snake is young Snake. He's like a clone, or he's a son. And so does 4 continue... I'm guessing 4 continues on 2, and then 5 goes back again? I have no fucking idea. Who do you play as in 5? Do you play Big Boss in 5? Do you play the guy from... Because I'm pretty sure 5 isn't set in the... It's set in like the 90s and 80s, isn't it? I have no idea. Make any sense? It makes no sense. Makes no sense. I'm confused. I don't understand it. It's like you have to play every game to understand anything. Here we go. Is there something after the credits? I knew there was going to be.
Life isn't just about passing on your genes. We can leave behind much more than just DNA. Through speech, music, literature, and movies, what we've seen, heard, felt, anger, joy, and sorrow. These are the things I will pass on. That's what I live for.
Final Fantasy music.
We need to pass the torch and let our children read our messy and sad history by its light. We have all the magic of the digital age to do that with. The human race will probably come to an end sometime, and new species may rule over this planet. Earth may not be forever, but we still have the responsibility to leave what traces of life we can. Building the future and keeping the past alive are one and the same thing.
Metal Gear Solid 2. Sons of Liberty. Okay, what? How does this lead on to 3? How does this lead on to 3? How does 3 lead on from 2?
Snake, you there? It's me.
What?
I've finished going over that disc.
What?
Did you find the Patriots list? Of course. It contains the personal data of 12 people. There was a name on it. Snake, it was one of our biggest contributors. What's going on around here? I don't know. Anyway, where are they? Well, we were right about them being on Manhattan, but... But what? They're already dead.
What?
Did it happen? Well, about 100 years ago.
What?
What the hell?
You can't end like that. Fuck off. No. Playtime, 12 hours. Save 15 times. Continue 45 times. Alert mode 34 times. I didn't give a shit. Persons 57 killed. Okay. Now what? Is there more? Pig. Codename Pig? What? Pig? What? What the fuck? This is your camera. You've got a camera. You can use it in the tanker episode. Yes. Oh, by the way, I played the game through easy because I thought I was going to be terrible at it. It wasn't that difficult, surprisingly. I thought it was going to be a lot more difficult, so I probably would have played it on normal, but I couldn't be asked to restart the whole game. Now what? Is there more? Is there more? That's the end of the game. I'm confused. I don't understand. 100 years ago? What the fuck? I don't understand any of this. Ever. Do you have to play Metal Gear Solid 1 to understand 2 and then understand 3? I have no idea. What I'm not super confused about the story. I'm confused about how 1 leads on to 2, how 2 leads on to 3, how 3 leads on to 4. I'm confused on how each game leads on from each other and how the turn of events happen. I'm not super confused about the story. I understand it. I don't fully understand it, but I understand it. I just don't understand how freaking you get from 2007 to 1964 and you're playing as the same guy from I don't fucking know. What's happened? Have we got anything new? What's special? Basic previous from album. Casting theatre. Boss survival. I'm confused as fuck. Fight as Raiden. What's this? What's this? I don't know what this is. What's this? What? What? What's this? What? Ah! Was it like boss fights? What, you go through all the boss fights? Okay, like a speedrun, alright. I don't understand. That's Metal Gear Solid 2. It's amazing. It's confusing. I have no idea what's going on. I don't understand how any of the turn of events play out. I'm excited to play 3, and hopefully I will play the first one and 4 and Peace Walker, and hopefully then I'll understand the story, and if not, I'll fucking give up.